pick this?
I told you to go away.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in. Be advised.
Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on. Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment. I just have to...
He'll be right with you.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
Whoever lives here must have made a deal with the devil.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No. That's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment?
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
What the heck's with all this science junk? Something isn't right here.
You came to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
Building something useful, I hope.
Yes?
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up? It's pretty long from here.
Did you say something about direction?
Directions. You'll find the Great Greek.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future. Let's do this, Metal Man! Picked the wrong fight.
muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups.
Just don't bring any trouble down on us. Maria's in charge.
I guess Edward knew what he was doing when he hired you.
Hi.
You better get your ass on back to Cabot House with that package. Edward's not as patient as he seems.
Hey.
Talk to Maria if you need anything.
Hmm?
Huh?
It's over. For now.
Not hide this time.
What just happened? Got it.
That is not acceptable. Imogene is missing, and I want her found.
So did you find out what happened to the
You
courier?
know where she is?
No, but that
Your
doesn't
sister is missing, and I want her found.
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him.
Mother,
I took care of
Edward
them.
has better things to do than
I don't like
simply
raiders
set out
operating
to
so
find
close to
Imogene.
Parsons.
Again.
I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
Jack, how dare you speak
There
to
was
my
only this
sister?
one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
Insist you send someone to find Imogene.
We've been over this, Mother.
Whoever lives here must have made a deal with the devil.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
I'm not Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that's her...
Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Do you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the Third Rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
I know the Third Rail. I'll ask around there.
What the heck's with all this science junk? Something isn't right here.
Hi.
Yes?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Any more questions?
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
Wow.
Well, yes, he is. Most people don't really grasp how long ago the war really was. It is an unusual situation, but... well, it's a private family matter. That's no concern of yours. Was there anything else?
I've got to get going.
All right.
Free,
Yeah.
man.
Nothing says welcome like the stench of urine-soaked garbage.
Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
Charlie serves the drinks. I deal with the drunks.
What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
You're blocking my light, man.
Hi.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Don't have no hand.
You're becoming quite a regular.
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
You're looking for me? What can I do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Hey, Charlie.
Order up, or forever hold
there a
your
problem,
damn
Miss
mouth
Magnolia?
shut.
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas.
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Yeah?
You sticking around, you'll need to join
Friend
the
of the
crew.
show.
I
Jerry
hear Bobby
is
No-Nos
here.
is looking. Always a
Stay
catch
on.
with the No-Nos.
Hello?
But she pays.
Hello?
It's on.
Yes?
We're recording in here. Aw, man.
Man, what you plan on fighting? The Institute?
Great. Great. The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually for real?
Oh, you better believe it. So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby's. He's doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market, kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
You hear that? Sounds like the Silver Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Why? This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna do something about it. AJ's selling to kids, and his chems have killed people.
And? I don't get it.
Welcome.
You should talk to Brother Thomas about how to join our movement.
Hi.
Here to learn about our movement?
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
What's she doing here?
Actually, she and I are, you know, romantically involved. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Blah, blah, blah. Why are you even talking to these morons?
I said she wasn't seeing anybody, including you.
I'm going to see her, one way or another. Your choice.
Maybe they'd rather spend the last few seconds of their lives with a gaping hole in their chest.
Wow. You went right to throwing your weight around. I thought we were friends. If you want to see her so bad, don't let me stand in your way. Here, I'll unlock the door for you.
Wow, would you look at that?
We're always looking for new members.
The streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent.
She's all yours, neighbor.
This is an emergency broadcast signal from...
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister. I was expecting someone a bit younger.
How rude. Don't you know to never mention a lady's age? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It really isn't any of your business. And I know it was Jack who sent you. He's always trying to control me.
You don't seem very grateful for being rescued.
Well, maybe technically I was not allowed to leave. So, thank you. I was bored with Thomas anyway. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we got here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
This place is cleaner than my own house.
chemical leak has been detected.
Good Neighbor was starting to
Please
wear out.
evacuate the building immediately.
What makes you say that?
Good Neighbor was a good place to look for work, but a crappy place to hang your hat. Let's put it this way. Can't get much rest when you're sleeping with one eye open. Still, it was the best place for me to set up shop. Diamond City's goons would have run me out of town, and wandering the Commonwealth alone isn't the brightest plan when you're hard up for caps.
Caps aren't worth risking your life.
Easy for you to say. Right now, I need every cap I can get.
I hope you aren't in trouble.
No, not really. But I don't usually go around sharing stuff like this, but you've been pretty straight with me, so I'm gonna be straight with you. Those two assholes. Two idiots you saw me talking to at the third rail. Winlock and Barnes. They've been hounding me for months, and it's been driving off clients. No one wants to touch me once they learn I used to run with the gunner. Figured if I could get enough caps together, maybe I could buy them out.
Please evacuate the building.
I wouldn't trust those guys, even if you paid them off.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Winlock and Barnes have a small army of gunners with them at all times. They might decide to just keep the caps and put a bullet in my head for good measure. If I set up a place to meet them, I'm sure they'd roll in with everyone they've got. Unless, maybe you and I could pay them a little visit and put an end to them before they realize what's going on. Before you get that look on your face, let me just say that I wouldn't even be asking if I didn't trust you.
If you need my help, I'm there.
Wow. I don't know what to say. Truth is, I haven't been able to rely on anyone since I was a kid. Everyone I've met has either tried to rip me off or plant a knife in my back. But you're different. We see eye to eye on almost everything. I have a funny feeling you actually care about what happens to me. That's why I asked for your help. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make this easy on you. If you feel like helping me with this, head over to the Mass Pike interchange and we'll take them down. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. Either way, thanks for hearing me out. It's nice to know that you care. Oh, this can't be good. I hope the stuff isn't lethal.
Huh?
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building. Please evacuate the building.
Hell yeah.
Please evacuate the building.
Never could wrap my head around all this science stuff.
Repeat, a chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately. A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building.
If you want to carry all that stuff, at least let me carry some of it for you.
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building. A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building.
No! Stop it!
Look at the shadows!
Davey? Davey, what are you doing here? You're dead! You're dead! Get out of my head! Get out! Get out!
Please evacuate the building.
They're everywhere!
Die! Die! Die!
Bugs! 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 No! Stop it! I have to. You can't get away from the gas. Kill. Let's do it again.
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building.
It's under my skin. Get it out. Get it out. Davey? Davey, what are you doing here? You're dead. You're dead. Bugs!
Please, evacuate the building.
Welcome to the Hallucigen Labs observation area. Hallucigen's dispersant is ideal for peacefully... Hallucigen gas. Reliable crowd control since 2055. Criminal scum? Don't get a gun. Invisawave from Hallucigen is a new advance. Hallucigen's Eradicator provides your forces with a state-of-the-art field decontamination solution. Small amounts of residual radiation may persist in the affected area. Dosage subject to change. Invisawave from Hallucigen is a new advance in the field of stealth technology, capable of doing away with cumbersome personal generators forever. Some subjects may become inaudible and/or intangible. Effects... Criminal scum? Don't get a gun. Try Hallucigen Suppressor, a safe, reliable, and effective way to paralyze even armored targets.
Evacuate the building.
Side effects may include the partial and/or complete paralysis of the user, bystanders, small animals, and/or large animals. Discretion is... Hallucigen gas. Reliable crowd control since 2055. Hallucigen gas can stop a riot faster than any other product on the market, and without the messy side effects of our competitors offer. Use with caution.
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building.
Unpredictable sensory experiences may result. Subjects exposed to high dosages may suffer catastrophic adrenal failure.
No! Stop it! It's under my skin! Get it out! Get it out!
Repeat. A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately. A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building.
What?
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building. has been detected. Please evacuate the building.
Yes.
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building.
That's it.
Hey.
Repeat, a chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building immediately.
It's under my skin! Ah, get it out! Get it out!
A chemical leak has been detected. Please evacuate the building.
It's under my skin! Ah. Get it out! Get it out!
Sorry, Doc. I don't think this one's gonna make it.
What are you looking at? The memory den's great. Just don't get hooked like old Kent. Master Fred to be stuck in the rat.
Hey, Fred.
You're back!
was hallucinogen. Find me something good.
I think I found a drug that even you'd think twice.
That's so. Far out. Here's your payment. In full. Hey! Before you head out, you need to pick me up? Buff out? Mentats?
Let's see what you have.
This is gonna be great.